This is a tough video to make. In fact, I don't even know if I want to make this video, but if you're watching this, I made the video. The thing is, it's going to put more attention on my singing. And I've gone my whole life not singing for anybody, except for when I was goofing around. Ooh, like you're an opera singer, doing that goofy kind of stuff. But to actually sing seriously, it's not something that I've hardly ever done. As I pursue this audacious goal of trying to become a rock star, starting at the age of 53, and I'm almost 2 years into this goal here. And then to think that I can become a rock star now, totally silly. But here we are. The thing is, to be a rock star, I think you need a band. Yes, you could be a solo artist, but even as a solo artist, you still need a band, especially if you can't play every instrument. Like me, I can't play every instrument, okay?
Dude, the only instrument you play is the suck instrument.
And the key components of a band, I feel, are one, you have to be able to write songs that evoke emotion in people, that transcend impressive musicianship. You can play everything perfectly and it's in key and it's amazing technically, but does it evoke emotion? Does it do something for the listener? If you can't write a song that does that, I think it's going to be hard to become a rock star. This is what Chris means. Hey guys, I'd like to play this song to you. It means a lot to me. Okay? When you slip and fall on your knee, that's what they call an owie. When you slip and fall on your knee, that's what they call an owie.
Oh yeah, that tugs on the heartstrings. For sure.
Oh my gosh, touching.
That's such a beautiful song.
The other thing that is important, I feel, is the singer. Your singer has to stand out. Your singer has to be distinct. And it's hard to explain. And I think it's hard to find. It's like your singer is a big part of the sound of your band, the sound of your songs. The tone of your guitar is important, definitely. But I'm telling you, I think the singer is a little bit more important. I'm sure someone on the internet will prove me wrong. In the last video, I asked for drummers out there on the internet to provide a track for my song, We Can't Do That. And one of the drummers that I'd been working with who had submitted a bass track, also plays drums, Dimebot, he suggested that I provide scratch vocals so that he can get a better idea what the song's gonna be like. And that started all of this. Now I touch on that in the last video a little bit, but this video, I wanna go a little bit deeper into the singing aspect of being a rock star, okay? And ultimately, all of this has led to the burning question, do I suck at singing?
Dude, singing is easy. All you have to do is sound like the Cookie Monster and just yell till you pass out.
I think you gotta be able to write songs if you're gonna be a rock star. I've been writing songs. As I've been writing songs, I've been also coming up with the lyrics to the songs. I feel a good song has to come from an emotional place. So as I've been coming up with riffs, what I try to do then next is combine it with lyrics that express an emotion I'm having or a feeling I'm having. For instance, writing a song about getting divorced, or writing a song about your grandson, writing a song about dictators. It's things you think about, things that might scare you, things that might worry you, things that might depress you, and you try to put it in a song. So as I've progressed in my songwriting, I think deep down I've kind of wished that I could sing the lyrics to the songs I'm writing. I've actually laid down scratch vocals to the songs I've been writing. In fact, I even did it before I even knew that they were called scratch vocals. In the early days when I tried to sing, I just thought I was trying to sing. I really intended for my singing to work with the song. Did it? Probably not. We'll go into that. So hang on. I feel to write good songs, you also have to be able to be good at critiquing yourself. If you're too easy on yourself, you'll probably write a song that's not that good. Finding the right level of criticism, self-criticism, it's tough because if you aren't hard enough on yourself, I think that your quality can suffer. But I think it's also very easy to be way too hard on yourself. So hard on yourself that you won't even put out music or put out the art that you want to put out because you're afraid of what people might think of it. It's crazy to read about people, huge rock stars that have put out music that's loved by millions and millions of people. Paul McCartney stated that him and John Lennon had tons of insecurity about their music. Trent Reznor has indicated that he didn't think his early stuff was any good. Kurt Cobain didn't think Nevermind was any good. He thought it was average. So it's hard to know how to critique your own stuff. It's just not black and white. And with singing, there's the initial component. Can you sing in key with the song you're singing along with, right? So I have this little app, this analyzer app, that you can take a song and throw it in, and then it will analyze and it'll let you know what key your song is in. Because for a guy like me, I'm not talented enough or smart enough to know what key a song of mine is in. And if I take the vocals to the song and just isolate them, export them out, and put them in the analyzer, it's actually in a different key than when I take the whole song and throw it through the analyzer. The analyzer says the song is E minor, but then when I take my vocals and put it through, it's A minor. So I'm like, oh, maybe I can't sing in key. But then I do a little research and I find out that with these analyzer apps, they can have problems identifying the key that someone is singing in because of a bunch of different reasons that I don't know enough of to go into. If you want to know, just Google it. I feel for the most part I can sing in key, but we'll see. The second thing is certainly the tone. That's the unique thing that is you, I guess. Think about tone. Think about like two of my favorite bands, Rush and Jane's Addiction. We've got Geddy Lee singing. We've got Perry Farrell singing. Those two guys I love, but a bunch of other people in the world can't stand the way those guys sing. And so they can't listen to it. So it comes down to this, am I good enough to sing my own songs? And I do think with practice, I could probably become good enough to at least get to the point where like he's singing in key and he's singing within the vocal range that God has given him. But after all that, is that sound, that tone, is that sound going to be the sound that I want my band to have as its vocals? So that's a tough one. Singing in key and tone are super important. There are probably other nuances that are important as well. Nuances that I don't even know yet. Phrasing, things like that. Those are other aspects about singing. I guess that maybe are more of the nuances. But really, if your tone is so bad or if you're out of key, I think that's a big thing first. That's the first hurdle you got to get over. I don't want to do this, but here's what I think we need to do. I think I need to do a reaction video on my singing that I did last video. So you guys can see what I think of my own singing. And then because you're not me and because you have no personal connection with me, you can give an honest assessment of what you are hearing. I don't know why I do this. The internet can't be mean. I got to put myself out there, I think, to get better, to help me navigate this. So here we go. Okay, reaction video of my own singing. Let's go.
Oh no.
I'll start off with stating, okay, a couple things going on here. I can't play and sing at the same time. I can't play the guitar and sing at the same time. That's why I'm doing it separately. I'm doing the robot because I'm nervous about singing on camera, knowing that I'm going to post this video. People who have issues with confidence or insecurity issues, we try to deflect with humor, I guess. Maybe some don't find that funny. Some probably think it's cringy. Yeah, and then I also changed the video. I added an effect to the part where I'm singing. I don't know, I suppose to offer more protection. All right, here we go.
We can't do that. He sounds like a sick witch. I don't really wanna. We can't do that. I don't really wanna.
I feel like my singing, sometimes I'm like, that's okay, that's all right. Other times I'm like, ugh. And I think it's maybe I feel like I'm being kind of like giving a whiny tone when I'm singing, and maybe I should be giving an angry tone. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, so I made it through the first verse. I think the verse goes better than the chorus part. I almost started a little bit too early at the beginning. I think I'd like to get better with my phrasing and where it's fitting into everything. I suppose more practice. Singing this more and more. You know, I probably sang this 20 times now. I'm still working on memorizing the lyrics.
I should go.
Okay, that was a little breathy. Sounds kind of creepy. Sorry.
I should know. I should go. Yeah, I should go. We can't do that. I don't really wanna. We can't do that.
Yeah, sounding too whiny. I should work on trying some different things in this part, I think.
I don't really wanna. I can't quite get it. That slow pace. I don't really feel it. This time I waste. I can't get away. You gotta chase. The line's so screwed up. I'm a disgrace.
So I think that second time around was a little better than the first time. Sometimes I wonder if I get a little bit more relaxed as the further the song goes. Probably.
I should go. I should know. Yeah, I should go. I should know.
Okay, that's it. Again, it was really hard to put this video up. It's hard to put the last video up, but I feel I have to do it. If you're a singer, or if you train people who sing, do you have words of advice? Should I try to keep getting better? Should I maybe just try to look for someone else to sing? These are the things I want to know. Should I put it in someone else's hands? You know, I've heard that most people can learn how to sing. That has me hopeful, but it's like I have these timelines and I'm just kind of wondering if it'll take too long to get there because there's a lot of other things I have to work on that I want to get better at. I don't know. I'd love to hear your comments, any feedback, any tips. I'd love to hear them. So please comment below. You know, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I do appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun here and appreciate you guys supporting what I'm doing here. I got to go practice. So yeah, chat later.